Today's vital statistics are sponsored by Krause Monument. Krause Monument Company designs and produces granite headstones, gravestones, grave markers, monuments, and memorials. Ryan Aaron Chambers, 19 of Richland Center, died November 19th. Funeral services will be held Friday at 4 at the Richland Center Community Center. A live stream of the service can be viewed at the Pratt Funeral and Cremation Service website. Burial will be held Saturday at 11 at the Czech National Cemetery, rural Yuba, with the funeral procession leaving the Pratt Memorial Chapel at 10:30. Friends may call at the Richland Center Community Center Friday from noon until 4. In lieu of flowers, donations may be directed to the family for a scholarship in Ryan's name. Ryan Chambers is survived by his parents, Mark and Shelley Chambers, 2 sisters, Leah and Lauren, 2 international brothers, Jao and Banini, his grandparents, Jim and Diane Chambers, uncles, aunts, numerous cousins, extended family, and friends. Ryan Chambers, 19 of Richland Center. Gerald Edward Wendorf, 86 of Viola, died Sunday. A memorial service will be held Saturday at 11 at the Viola United Methodist Church. A private family burial will be held after all services. Friends may call at the Viola United Methodist Church Saturday from 9:30 until the time of service at 11. In lieu of flowers, memorials to St. Croix Hospice, the Kickapoo School District New Sign Fund, or Viola United Methodist Church would be appreciated. The Pratt Funeral and Cremation Service is assisting the family with arrangements. Gerald Wendorf is survived by his daughter, Tracy and Dan Solverson, a son, Jeff and Jodine Wendorf, 4 grandchildren, brother-in-law Randy Wanless, nephews and nieces, great-nephews and nieces, cousins, neighbors, and friends. Gerald Edward Wendorf, 86 of Viola. Mark James Delcamp, 66 of Muscadet, died September 21st. A memorial service will be held Saturday at noon at the Pratt Funeral Home in Muscadet. Friends may call at the Pratt Funeral Home Saturday from 10 until the time of service at noon. Mark Delcamp is survived by his mother, Shirley Delcamp of Muscadet, siblings, Kate Delcamp and Rick Amdahl, Sherry Delcamp and Tom Lopez, and Brenda and Brito Delcamp. Also 9 nieces and nephews. Mark James Delcamp, 66 of Muscadet. Julie Ann Jarvis, 54 of Richland Center, died October 24th at home. A celebration of life will be held at noon Saturday at Mel's Micro. The Pratt Funeral and Cremation Service is assisting the family with arrangements. Julie Jarvis is survived by her daughter, Hillary Jarvis, a son, Trevor Jarvis, a granddaughter, a grandson, and brother, Chris and Anna Jarvis. Julie Ann Jarvis, 54 of Richland Center. John Hambone Deckert, 54 of Muscadet, died at the Richland Hospital Tuesday. A celebration of life will be held Saturday from 3 to 5 at the Pratt Funeral Home in Muscadet. John Deckert is survived by his siblings, Art and Amanda Deckert, Jr. of Muscadet, and Judy and Brian Rose of Merkel, Texas. Niece and nephews, an aunt, Joy Evans of Muscadet, aunts, uncles, other relatives, and friends. John Hambone Deckert, 54 of Muscadet. Julie Patricia Hamilton, 55 of Blue River, died November 16th after a battle with lung cancer. A celebration of life will be held Saturday from 3 until closing time at the Blue River Community Building. The Pratt Funeral and Cremation Service is assisting the family with arrangements. Julie Hamilton is survived by her husband, Larry of Blue River, 2 children, Weston and Danny Winkers of Nelson, Nebraska, and Leah and Devin Walrack of Mineral Point. 2 stepchildren, Laura and Tori Wetter, and Corey and Katie Hamilton, all of Boscobel. Grandchildren, nieces, nephews, and many friends. Julie Patricia Hamilton, 55 of Blue River. Forrest J. Frosty Haganaw, 74 of Hillsborough, died November 18th at Bluffview Memory Care in Holman. A graveside gathering with military rites will take place Wednesday, December 4th at 11 o'clock at the Mount Vernon Cemetery. A celebration of life will follow at the Hillsborough Firemen's Community Center in Hillsborough. In lieu of flowers, memorials would be appreciated to an animal shelter or humane society. The Peha Funeral Home in Hillsborough is assisting with arrangements. Survivors of Frosty Haganaw include his siblings, Terry, Scoot Haganaw and Mike Griffin, John, Twig and Marcia Haganaw, Dirk, Chip and Joanne Haganaw, Tamara, Tiz Haganaw, and Carl, Dutch Haganaw. Many nieces and nephews, and special friend Joanne Biermeyer. Forrest J. Frosty Haganaw, 74 of Hillsborough. Renata Christina Nelson, 59 of Richland Center, died Thursday. A celebration of life will be held at a later date. Burial will be held in the Muscadet Cemetery in the spring. The Pratt Funeral and Cremation Service is assisting the family with arrangements. Chris Nelson is survived by 2 children, Nicole Nelson of Blue River and Gabrielle Steele of Richland Center. Brothers and sisters, Gracia and Greg Wilkinson of Middleton, Barbara and Jim Henthorne of Arena, and Rainier and Sandra Barron of Craig, Colorado. Many nieces, nephews, other relatives, and friends. Renata Christina Nelson, 59 of Richland Center. Mary Frances Harms, 94 of Muscadet, died Monday at home. Funeral services will be held at 1 o'clock Saturday, December 14th at the Pratt Funeral Home in Muscadet. Burial will follow in St. John's Catholic Cemetery. Friends may call at the Pratt Funeral Home in Muscadet Saturday, December 14th from 11 until the time of service at 1. A rosary will be prayed at 10:45. Mary Harms is survived by her daughter, Linda and Creighton Cox of Embarrass, Minnesota, 2 step-grandchildren, 3 step-great-grandchildren, special nieces, Pat Peterson, Sandra Foley, and Karen Radke, special friend Danny Wolf, and nieces, nephews, other relatives, and friends. Mary Frances Harms, 94 of Muscadet.